job, Mike, and congratulations on all the money raised. How about a hand for Mike LeClaire, everybody? Now he's got to get dried off, which he already did. Now he's going to head back upstairs to his office and get ready to go. It is the Donna's Motorworks Limited Sportsman, and Raylan Gravelin will be our honorary starter for tonight. And once Mike LeClaire gets settled in, we'll get Raylan up there in the flag stand. And again, happy birthday to Glenn Rarick tonight. Hopefully he's having a great time. We certainly had a lot of fun talking to him this evening and reading a little bit about the famed X37 race car. Set for green. Next time by, it will be Hayden Howard in the 21 on the pole, Caleb Howard in the 90 alongside. Row 2, Mike Durham in the 6, along with 33, Brianna Murtaugh. Row number 3, Mason Rogers, 44, Kingston Sprague, 29K. Row number 4, Genevieve Bartlett in the 11, 40 of Tim Halsey. Jay Reid in the 45 inside row 5, along with Jason Rarick in the number 4, and Kyle Hafemann in the 92. Scheduled to go, and he is out there rolling from spot number 11. 12 laps is the distance. First feature of the night. And again, want to thank the good folks with Samaritan Medical Center and Children's Miracle Network. Glad to have them on hand with us here tonight as we are set to go green. LeClaire looks them over. Howard and Howard on the front row. Green lights are on and we're underway. And the mad dash is on into turn number 1 and 2, and it is Hayden Howard out in front of Caleb as they hit the back straightaway for the first time. Caleb, not content to run at second, wants to go up to the lead, and it's a Howard battle at the front of the field. Caleb wins the battle into turn number 3 and 4. Hayden back to second, Mike Durham into third. Watch Mason Rogers on that inside lane, Brianna Murtaugh rather. Murtaugh moving up into spot number 4, looking for third around Durham as they go to 1 and 2. Rogers back there in 5th as they hit the back straightaway. Caleb Howard looking to put it into victory lane for the second time this season. Last time Caleb won with us way back on June the 13th, so it's been over a month since he's been to victory lane. And right now, Caleb Howard in control. Hayden right there in second. Murtaugh up to third, getting around Mike Durham as they go to turn number 1 and 2. Mason Rogers trying to move up one more spot as well. He's looking for his third win on the year as they hit the back straightaway one more time. Everybody single file formation into turn number 3 and 4. Back down to the line this time by. We'll put lap number 3 on the board, and Hayden Howard gets twisted around all by himself there in turn number 4. Everybody should be able to get by. Yellow lights are on with 3 in the books. So Hayden Howard in the number 21 just lost the handle over there, as they say. 2 laps are complete of the scheduled 12. After this, the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 350 Modified 25 lap feature will come up. Then we'll follow it up with the Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Car 25 lap A main, and the winner will get that guaranteed spot into the Northern Crate Nationals at the Ushweekend Speedway, along with a $1,000 first place prize. Then we'll move it into the Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. We'll finish the night off with the Sundance Leisure Thunder Cars. They'll go 15 laps. Single file restart for our Donna's Motorworks Limited Sportsman drivers here in 2025. Set for green through turn number 3 and 4. Brianna Murtaugh now to second as we're back to green. Caleb Howard, good restart, jumps out in front of Murtaugh by about a car length. Brianna wants a win here badly as she works down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Caleb Howard with about a 2.5 car length lead over Murtaugh as they set it up into turn number 3 and 4. Mike Durham back there third, but here comes Mason Rogers looking to that inside lane as they drag race down the front straightaway. Rogers has looked down low and will get by Durham for the number 3 position. So Durham back to 4th. Genevieve Bartlett completes the top 5. Then is Tim Halsey in 6th. Kingston Sprague 7th. Hayden Howard is 8th. Jason Rarick, Jay Reid, and the 92 of Kyle Hafemann completing the rest of the field as we work across the line at lap number 4. And yellow lights are on. Kingston Sprague again into the turn 4 wall down here. Kingston got the wall in the heat race earlier tonight and found the wall over there again. Able to back it away, and we'll tag on to the tail end of the field with 4 laps complete. 4 down, 8 more to go. This is the 10th race for the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Genevieve Bartlett leads all drivers with 4 feature wins this year. Mason Rogers just off of his 2nd win of the season a week ago. Caleb Howard, Patrick Adrinko, and Amara Bowman have the other feature wins. As we look at our monitor, Kingston Sprague, a flat right rear tire. So Kingston Sprague stopped here on the outside of the racetrack. We'll get some assistance back to pit road. Kingston making his 2nd start of the year. Lacona, New York native. Finished 12th on July 18th and the only start of the year. Again, next week, the Empire Super Sprints will be back in town for the Summer Sizzler, 2nd appearance of 3 this year. They'll be back later on for the showdown in September. Dirt Car, Whitesboro Plow Shop, Dirt Car 358 Modifieds, Bob Johnson Auto Group, Dirt Car Sportsman, Sundance Leisure Thundercars, and the Doneth Motorworks Limited Sportsman joining the card that night. Panther Frameworks Crate Sprint Cars have the night off. Racing will begin at 7 o'clock as always. You might see some of our crate drivers try to run with the Empire Super Sprints. We've seen that in the past. White flag will be displayed this time by, and Kingston Sprague will be taken back to pit road. Looks like there's a little more damage on the right rear than just a flat tire. So we'll be back to green very shortly. Caleb Howard, the race leader. Brianna Murtaugh, 2nd. Mason Rogers, 3rd. Mike Durham, 4th. Genevieve Bartlett, 5th. Tim Halsey is 6th. 7th is Hayden Howard. 8th to Jason Rarick. Jay Reid is 9th. Kyle Hafemann rounds out the top 10. Ready to go back to green. 4 down, 8 to go. Caleb Howard looking for his 2nd win of the year. Brianna Murtaugh looking for her 1st on the season. She has been so close all season long. 3 runner-up finishes, including 2 in the last 3 tries on June 20th and July 11th. 7th last week after some struggles, but she's right back in the thick of the battle for a possible feature win. We'll see what happens. We're back to green. Caleb Howard once again out in front. Murtaugh, a little stronger drive up off the bottom. She'll try to close in on Howard down the back straightaway. Power move by Mike Durham. Went around the outside lane on Genevieve Bartlett to move up into fourth. Pushes wide in the turn. Bartlett trying to retake that spot back and does just that. Bartlett back to the number 4 position. Durham back to 5th. Meantime, Brianna Murtaugh is right there with Caleb Howard as they work it up off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Don't count Mason Rogers out of this one either. He's holding on to the number 3 position and closing quickly on the top 2 as they work it across the line this time by for lap number 6. We're halfway home. 6 down, 6 more to go. Howard still with the lead. He stretched it out to about 2 car lengths right now, but Murtaugh's not giving up in that inside lane. And oh, Howard looked like he slipped up a little bit up off the turn. That's going to open the door for Brianna Murtaugh to sneak through as they work it up into turn number 1 and 2. Mason Rogers into the mix now. 3-car battle for the race lead. Caleb Howard has it, but for how much longer? That's the question as the top 3 start to pull away. Caleb Howard has the lead. Slips up off the bottom again in turn number 3 and 4. Murtaugh right there. Here comes Mason Rogers in a bid for second. Even uses a slim portion of the infield to try to get through. Rogers trying to get by. Oh, and him and Murtaugh make contact into 1 and 2. Murtaugh able to keep the number 2 position. Rogers shuffled back to position number 3. Genevieve Bartlett still there for 4th. Hayden Howard has rebounded nicely into the top 5. He's now 5th as Caleb Howard looked like the handling might have been going away on the 90, but after that contact between the 33 of Murtaugh and the 44 of Rogers, that enabled Howard to get away, but it all goes away now. Caution flag is out on lap 9. Jason Rarick around over there in turn number 4. So Jason Rarick, Rodman, New York, will get the car pointed in the right direction and back on out. Kingston Sprague has rejoined the field after some repairs. Multiple laps down, but just trying to finish this one out. So we're ready to get back underway here in just a moment. So Caleb Howard will assume the lead here with 3 laps left to go. Looking for his 2nd win of the year. Brianna Murtaugh looking for her 1st. And we are ready to go. Pace truck will peel off the speedway in turn number 3. Can Caleb Howard hold on? Brianna Murtaugh was right there with him on that last green flag run. We'll see if she can keep pace off the turn. We're back underway. Howard again sets it up on the bottom side of the racetrack. Murtaugh about a half a groove lower up off the turn. Keeps pace with Howard down the back straightaway. Mason Rogers right there with him in 3rd. Genevieve Bartlett and Hayden Howard the top 5. We got 2 laps left to go. Caleb Howard trying to hold on and win it. Brianna Murtaugh right there with him as they work it across the line one more time with 2 to go. Howard slipped up off the bottom again that time in turns 1 and 2, but is able to get away from Murtaugh down the back straightaway. He might have found a little something there as he scoots away by about 3 car lengths. Murtaugh back to second. Rogers still there for position number 3. The white flag is in the air. Final trip around for Caleb Howard, looking for win number 2 of the year. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Final time for Caleb Howard. He'll set it up off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. He's pulled away to about 5 car lengths over Brianna Murtaugh into turn number 3 and 4. Checkers are waving. Checkered is in the air, and Caleb Howard has done it. Win number 2 of 2025 for Caleb Howard. Brianna Murtaugh, Mason Rogers, Genevieve Bartlett, and Hayden Howard rebounds for a top 5 finish. We're going to victory lane.